It's Friday, folks. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 64 of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode for Team Chaseliner. And will today be the day that Jackie wins her second World Drivers title? She did it here last season. Let's see if she can do it again. You can see that the last of the season 3 just above my head here is flashing. We're going to get that in on the 13th of October. Still by far the best car. We've got to get the sponsors. Gotta remember to do that. I've got to put the sponsors on the car. Let's look at the championship, shall we? And Jackie leads the way by 109 points from Tatiana Calderon, followed by Carlos Sainz, Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, Danny Ricciardo, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, Max Verstappen and Nobuhiro Matsushita. In the Constructors' Championship, Chaseliner lead the way and have won from McLaren, Mercedes, Renault, Ferrari, Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Racing Point, Alfa Romeo, Williams and the Haas team. And let's ask the question, has Kevin Magnussen scored a point yet? Hell no, General. Oh boy. So we get the sponsorship at the next one on the way to the American Grand Prix. That will be nice. Everything's coming. Hunky-dory doodly-da. And we are here at the Suzuka International Racing Course for Judgment Day. We'll get them practiced. We'll get them qualified. Let's win Jackie her second driver's title.
We come to you live today from the Mie Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Tatiana Calderon completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Rose and Ocon, Verstappen, Albon, Perez and Carlos Sainz, Gasly, Magnussen, Daniel Kvyat and Stroll, Norris, Giovinazzi, Nobuhiro Matsushita and Nicholas Latifi. Raikkonen, Russell, De Vries and Charles Leclerc completes today's grid order. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Well, here we are then, folks. Not a bad quali in P5, but not her best. And Tatiana up there, you can see, on the front row. I think she only has to finish the race in the points. She doesn't have to go out there and win it for herself. But we'll see. We've got to get past a lot of cars. It's go time then. Let's win that second driver's title. They're really not holding us for very long. It's lights out. Away we go as Tatiana gets a good start there. Jackie gets a great start as well from P4. But I think she's going to settle in right there. And she's getting right up to the close to the back of that Mercedes. You got one of the Renaults behind her as well. But through the S's, Jackie will go. And Hamilton is her best friend at the moment as that Renault tried to sneak in there. Don't you be sticking your nose in. Jackie will go ultra defensive on people today. She will take noses off and she will chop them to pieces. I think that's Danny Ricciardo back there with young Max Verstappen also there as a Ricciardo. He's looking down the outside of the hairpin. That's not going to work. definitely not going to work there, Ricardo. What are you thinking? And that might have opened the door for that Red Bull right behind us. We've got green flags waving there. I don't know what for. We'll find out eventually. But, he's trying around the outside of the spoon corner. Well, we got to be really, really careful here today, Jackie girl. This, you don't need many points, but you need enough points. Enough points to take this fight, to stop this fight going to Circuit the Americas. We go through 130R into the Casio Triangle now. And there goes, I think that's Hamilton in the lead, followed by... excuse you, Bottas. Hello. How you doing there, Bottas? That's a mistake from Bottas. It's probably the best mistake from an AI I've seen. There goes Bottas. He's having cars stream past him. He's now in a fight with these Alfa Romeos, Hasses and Williams cars. I think that's, is that George Russell? That is George Russell right there. George Russell, who got a P4 in Russia, is now paying for that P4 in spades. But he's making Bottas work for it. There's a Ferrari back there. What's that Ferrari doing back there? We'll have to find out what he's doing back there. Oh, that's great side-by-side action. There goes Latifi Masashita in his home Grand Prix. Still side-by-side through the Degner corners. These two are mad. You don't go side-by-side through Degner. There you go. Sort it out, gentlemen. Right. Speaking of sorted out, Jackie's got a problem. Because she is in P3. And Ricardo is locked it up there. Oh, he's gone for the crossover move. Great move. Oh, that is great from the Aussie. And now Jackie's got to worry about young hotshot Max Verstappen. Why have I put Carlos Sainz? There's no Carlos Sainz there. Is oh, what? Oi! Hey! That was out of order. Now you're going to pay for it. Oh my god, this is a mess. Jackie's really... Whoa, there's Carlos Sainz, that's why. Excuse you. Around the outside of 130R, that's a big boy move right there. That is a full-on big boy move. Now, so there's Carlos Sainz in P4. This is on lap number 3. You got Verstappen back there lurking as well as he thought about the inside move around the hairpin. Now the run up to Spoon Corner. Oh, you're going to have to... Oh, around the outside. Great move, girl. I'll tell you what, there's a nudge for you as well. Have some of that there. As we've got Max Verstappen now all over the... I think that might have lost Sainz all the momentum. You've got Sainz, Ocon, Verstappen, Perez. You've got the two Alpha Tauris back there at Gasly and Kvyat. Verstappen around the outside of 130R. Take some of your medicine back there, Carlos. Take some of it back indeed as we go to the fight for P18. Bottas hasn't moved very much from the back end of George Russell there. Not that he'd want to. That might be a little easier than it looks there, folks. There may have been a call from a certain German team owner. Actually, he's Austrian. No, he is German. Toto. It's, what's his name? The guy that owns this team that's Austrian, Christian Horner. I think he's Austrian anyway. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was... God, did he just touch her rear end? I'm hoping that he just didn't touch her rear end there, because that would have been out of order. As now Verstappen's lost 2 positions there. One to, I think that's Carlos Sainz again. Yes, it is Carlos Sainz. As we go to lap number 5. And Jackie is having to defend from Carlos Sainz. And Jackie is lost P4. She doesn't have the speed today. And I haven't a clue why. Speaking of has the speed... Looks like Valtteri Bottas is going to get past Norahubu Matsushita here. This is for P15. And that's as easy as you like. So there's been pit stops happen in front of her. In front of him, but not a lot of movements as Jackie's decided, you know what, let's go for an undercut. Yeah, come on girl, get these soft tyres off. Get the softs off and we'll have a chat. Because I don't know what's going on here. Into the garage. Oh yes, I should point out the camera's fixed itself. I don't know why, but it's fixed. We didn't get any announcements for it. The cameras have fixed itself, so now you can actually see the Chaseliner being pitted properly, which is awfully nice. Right, let's put these mediums on and let's go to the end here. Meanwhile, on lap... well, Jackie was in the pit, sorry. Bottas going to try and find his way past Nicholas Latifi in the Haas here. That's going to be around the outside job into the first corner. Ooh, not quite. Well, he may have to come out of Spoon Corner down to 130R. That would be a better option there for you, Valtteri. And a much more simpler option as well. Sometimes the simplest ways are the better. Into P14 for that man. Now, this Ferrari that's struggling back here, it's Charles Leclerc. He's going to have a look at Kimi Raikkonen here for P17. His old Alfa Romeo teammate, and that's a great move around the outside of 130R. Kimi knew when to go then. As we go to, that is the man Gasly. Oh, we got pit stops happening in front of us. The man Gasly's going to have a look at Sergio Perez. Yes, he is. That's a P5. Ooh, I'll tell you what. Oh, hey, hold on to that, Sergio. Hold on to it there, fella. He didn't. Then Gasly's through into P5. Now, Jackie. What's going on, girl? Jackie is struggling. She's also lost out to Perez. Oh, Perez, you were... I tell you what, Sergio, you had to wake up then and smell that one, because that could have been a disaster right there. And he's trying to get in the hairpin. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, there's some... Oh, Ocon's having a look. Right, you two fight each other, and I'll be happy. We'll disappear in the distance. Oh, Jackie's on the grass. Oh my God, what has somebody drugged Jackie? Will the real Jackie Levine please stand up? Because this is not not my Jackie. This is almost like a game of Among Us. One of these drivers is an imposter. And we know who that driver might be, as we've got Ocon and Perez side by side. We've got into the Casio triangle. Whoa! What the? Perez, what have you done? What has Perez done? Oh my, I've got to see this here. So looking from the nose of Esteban Ocon. Oh, he's just took her. That's disgraceful. Can we get some penalty points, please, for Sergio Perez? Because that was disgraceful. I'm hoping we'll see a lock of the brakes here, but I don't think we will. So you just saw Ocon creep in on the outside there. There's Ocon. Oh, he got out of shape. He got out of shape and he's took her out. And look at, oh my God, look at the damage to Jackie's car. This is Jackie's viewpoint here. You can see, look, she's braked through the corner and yoink. Does not expect that McLaren to be pile driving into the side of her. It's going to look... Hopefully we'll see him get all out of shape here in... here. Yeah, there you are. You saw him get out of shape. He was never going to make that corner. That's truly disgraceful. And that's the race ruined, folks. That is Jackie's race completely ruined. Might as well pack it up and head for home. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I have no words. No words can... I mean, it's just terrible. Oh well, she'll put some soft tyres on. We'll go to the end. But don't expect a good finish here. That's unbelievable. Now we've got to hope that Tatiana doesn't win the race. So we on the safety car here. Lewis Hamilton still leads the way. Lewis Hamilton is Jackie's best friend at the moment. Oh dear. Deary me. What more can we say? It's like we've just been deflated there. Absolutely deflated by Sergio Perez. There goes Hamilton. He'll set her off. They're off on the restart here. There's some cars up here that are taking advantage here. As Tatiana's going to have a look at Lewis Hamilton. But Lewis Hamilton, like I said, is our friend today. He's our best friend. Gasly, you may notice that we're a car missing. Pierre Gasly is retired from the Grand Prix. As we get Esteban Ocon trying to go past Nicholas Latifi here for P7. He's going to get that job done. That's a little easier than it needs to be. Hollywood Lance Stroll here's in P10. And Bottas is now going to be back in the points. But not for Jackie. Jackie is not in the points. She's nowhere even close to the points. In fact, she's nowhere even close to other drivers. Let's be completely honest. There goes Bottas round Stroll. Here's Max Verstappen up the back of Nick de Vries. I believe this is for something like P... I actually don't know. I actually honestly don't know. Nothing else happened during the race. You see Hamilton's disappeared from Tatiana. So Lewis Hamilton's going to do Jackie a favour and win the Japanese Grand Prix. His first victory since the Bahrain Grand Prix. Tatiana will finish P2, and for Jackie, well, what can be said? What honestly can be said? We're going to have a strong word. She finishes P19. We're going to have a strong word when we get back to the garage, Jackie, because that was simply unacceptable, darling.
That's it then for another fantastic Grand Prix here in Japan. A brilliant victory that has thoroughly earned the applause from the sellout crowd here today. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
Nothing can challenge the leaders of the Constructors' Championship at this point. But there was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Fucking Sergio Perez, man. I'm gonna fucking... Oh my god. What was he thinking? Ugh! Lewis Hamilton, I think Lewis Hamilton was our saviour there, because if Tatiana had won that, that would have been incredible. Danny Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris, Magnussen, you got some points finally. Yay, Kevin Magnussen. Ocon, Kvyat, Nicola Latifi scoring some points for Haas. Good lord. And Valtteri Bottas, your top 10. Take a look at the rest of them here. Well, at least Jackie beat Perez. He got a 5-second penalty. Thank the fuck. Absolutely, he should have got a 5-second penalty for that. That was disgusting what he did to her. Absolutely disgusting. 1 DNF, Pierre Gasly. But I'm fuming, guys. I'm fuming.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Not going to talk about it, Claire.
How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium?
Not going to talk about it, Claire. Just not going to talk about it.
Your teammate beat you today. Was it
Fuck
a
you.
setup issue or something else?
Absolutely fuck you. And Sergio Perez. Fuck him.
Do you think you were lucky not to end
Fuck
your
you,
race with
Claire.
a crash?
Seriously. Get... Urgh. I'm off down that McLaren garage to beat his ass.
Appreciate your time.
Piss off. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. If, and we're heading to Kota next. If Jackie loses this championship now because of Sergio Perez, I will go nuts. I will go absolutely ape. Let's not take away, though, Tatiana's second place. Let us not take that away from her, okay? She did well out there. Got 6 million sitting in the bank account. Whew. And the one day I don't want Carl to talk about the sponsorship clearing. Yeah, okay, good, right. It happened. We'll put it out of our misery. We'll get on with it. We've got an invitational event. I'll go do that for Jackie and Tatiana. Make sure everything's all good there. You know, you see my hair disappearing now. I don't know why it does that. That does look silly, doesn't it? Let's be completely honest. I need it cutting, but unfortunately, because we've gone into a Tier 5 lockdown now, at the time of this recording we've gone into a Tier 5 lockdown, hairdressers have to close. So unless I fancy doing it myself, you may see Ian with an afro. If I get 50 likes on this video, I'll go to an afro. Tatiana is 89 points back. So that means Jackie's just got to finish behind her in Kota. And she's got this. But let's get 25 likes on the video. Like I said, 50 likes, I'll grow an afro. Get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more Marvel Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human, Death Stranding. If we're playing Train Sim World 2 on Sundays, I don't know that yet. Stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, be quiet. And yeah, see you tomorrow for Spider-Man. Sergio Perez, go fuck yourself.